Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is Chinmaya and in this video I will show you how to create a professional quality infographic very fast and for free in Adobe Express. What exactly is an infographic? Well, an infographic is a visual representation of information or data. More specifically, it is a collection of images, text, data charts that provides an easy to understand overview of a topic. Infographics have become very popular, and to be able to create them is a useful skill that can help you express your ideas. Adobe Express is a great online tool which can help create awesome graphics very quickly for free. So let's start by visiting the Adobe Express website. You can reach the Adobe Express website by typing in www.adobe.com/express in your browser window. I have provided the link in the description box below. When you reach this site, you will see that it says you can get started with Adobe Express free. The free plan is free to use forever and there is no credit card required. So Adobe Express is in many ways similar to Canva if you have used it before, but I like this tool very much. So the only thing that you need is to create a free account. You can sign in if you already have an account, or otherwise you can sign up. When you click on these, both of them lead to the same screen. Let us say, for example, if I click here, it opens up this screen. I can log in using Google, Facebook, or Apple, or I can create a new login. I'll have to provide my email and create a password. And the next time that I'm coming to this site, I can use this button to log in. If you are a teacher or a student, you have some special provisions right here. So once you log in, this is what you see. You can create many interesting graphics. You can just come here and click on this plus icon. You can start afresh using this button right here to start a custom size graphic, or you can make use of hundreds of templates that are available inside Adobe Express. So you can create an Instagram story, you can create an Instagram post, Facebook post, logos, flyers, a lot of different things, including a video. Over here you have some very useful tools. You can resize an image, you can remove background of an image. Just click on any tool and it will open up for you. Drag and drop an image and Adobe Express will remove the background from that image and you can download that image. So a bunch of very interesting tools is available right here for images, for videos, and also for PDF files. On the left hand side, the home button will bring you back onto this screen, and when you start creating projects, you can see your projects using this particular button. There is a little icon here, learn, and this has a lot of tutorial videos that you can use. So as you scroll down, you will see hundreds of templates that can help you create graphics for practically every single situation. You have templates that are available for posters, logos, Instagram stories, and almost every single situation. The only important thing that I wanted to point out here is that there are templates that bear this icon, and these templates are paid, so you cannot use them for free. Any template that does not have this icon, for example, this template is free of this icon, so you can go ahead and use this template completely for free. And there is a very generous collection of templates that you can use for free on this site. When you create your infographics or when you create any piece of graphics from this site, you can download it, share it online, and there is no watermark. So for this video, I am taking a small example. Let's say I wish to create an infographic to inform citizens about the urgent need to protect the great whales in our oceans, whose populations have declined alarmingly due to human activities like fishing, shipping, and things like plastic pollution and ocean noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here in this search box and type infographic. So I'm presented with a large number of templates. It's almost like a bottomless pit. As you keep going down, you'll have hundreds and hundreds of templates shown to you. and you can pick up any template that is available except for the ones that are carrying this particular mark. There is a subscribe plan for Adobe Express, and if you are dealing with a lot of graphic work, you can consider subscribing to Adobe Express as well. But the free plan for most situations is more than enough, and it gives you the option of working with hundreds and hundreds of templates. On the left hand side, you can actually just click on the free checkbox right here, and now you will see only the free templates that are available. For the whales graphic, I feel that I can turn this template around and create my infographic. So I'm going to come here and click on this template, and this template just simply opens up. Now this template is on a very different subject, but I can use it because everything on this template is quite similar to what I have imagined my poster to be. I think I can use this template to create my whale conservation poster very quickly. So as I was mentioning before, an infographic is a collection of pictures, images, data and text to provide an overview about a topic. In this particular case, for demonstration, I will be using text from the WWF page on whales, and you can visit this site for more information. So let's start, and the first thing that I want to do is to tell you about the tools. On the left hand side, you have tools that can help you put text, photos, shapes on this infographic, and once you have put them on the infographic, on the right hand side you have tools that can help you change them. Like, so say for example, if you put text on the infographic, you can then change the color of the text using tools on the right hand side. So this is the general outlay of the tools on this site. So let us start by changing the title. You can just simply come here and click on this title, and the title will get selected. You have two handles. You can increase and decrease the size. The interface is very intuitive. So let me just type my title. So once you select an item of text, you will see that it appears on the right hand side. You cannot type directly inside this box, but you will have to type inside this box. So when you select on an item, the text appears here, and you can just select that entire text and then type your own text. So I'm going to come here and type in my title. So I'm done with the title. So the next is I can change these headings to what I want them to be. For my poster, I have a few headings. So my first heading is, why do we care about this subject? I'm just double clicking on a heading. That heading gets selected, and I can just replace it with my own heading. And I'm putting in my second heading. Then I can scroll down. The best way to scroll down is use your mouse wheel. You can zoom in using this button right here. When you click on fit, it shows you the whole poster on the page. When you click on fill, it fills the entire page, and you can use your mouse wheel to scroll down. This is the undo button, so if you make a mistake, you can always revert back. I'm going to come back here and for the time being see the whole infographic. Then I'll come here and click on this and change this to something that I would like to see. Threats to whales. I am clicking on this and changing this title as, what is the importance of whales in the oceans? And then I'm going to come here and give a call for action. So once you have typed in your text, you can just grab hold of this handle and increase it, and this will position the text as you want it to be. When you select an item, you can use this handle to drag and change its position if you wanted to. What you can also do is select the item and use up and down arrow keys on your keyboard to position that item very, very precisely. So either ways, you can easily move on this template. Next is I want to get rid of some of the things that I don't really want. In this case, I'm not particularly interested in this bit. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and then what I can do is I will just press my left mouse button and draw a rectangle around the items that I don't want, and they will all get selected, and I can just press the delete button to get rid of them. So you can get rid of anything on this by just simply coming here and selecting it. Once it gets selected, you can just press the delete button. To unselect, just click on any empty portion of this infographic. So next is I want to replace all this text with my own text. This was a customer survey, but I want to bring in my own text. So I have already copied some text mainly from this particular page for the purposes of demonstration. So to replace text here, I will just double click on this box. So you will see that all the text gets selected here, and then I can just simply replace this with my own text. I'll just copy and paste it. So I've replaced it with my own text that you can see here. I'm going to do the same for other headings as well. So double click on the box. You get your text here inside this box all selected, and then you can just simply copy and paste the text or type in yourself if you wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and do the same for all other headings. Just simply go ahead, double click on the text. You will see that that text appears here. You can delete it, type your own, or paste. In this particular case, I'm going to paste it. So while pasting, you might find that some alignment is disturbed. We'll come and fix that in a second. So I'm going to come here and double click on this, and then go ahead and paste. And then finally onto my last topic. First click to select the box and then double click on it, and then just simply paste or type inside this box. I'm going to go ahead and paste something. So let me fit this to the entire screen, and what I have done now is to give new headings and provide text that I want. Now because you have entered text of your own, there is a little change in alignment, and let us fix that thing. Say for example this particular box here, let's zoom in a little bit and see what has happened here. So I can bring this in a little bit, and as you move you will see guides that will draw lines and tell you that you are aligned to a heading, and the text will snap to those guides. So I'm going to zoom in here and just click on this and just align it with the heading by moving these sliders. So once I have done that, I will just click on this box, press my shift key, click on this box, click on this box, pressing the shift key, and then once again keeping the shift key pressed down, click on this box. So all of these have been selected. If I wanted, I can group them, and my purpose here is just to move it a little bit up. So I'm just using my up arrow key on my keyboard to move all of this a little bit up and position it accurately. I'm going to repeat the same thing for all of these items. Just simply bring them, align them, and just select them if you can cleanly using this, and then just use your keyboard up arrow to move it, or just drag it using your mouse. Now this one I'm just going to select, and in fact I plan to just kind of grab hold of this and bring it on this side, and as you bring it on this side and just drag it and align it with the adjoining title, leaving a little space at the bottom such that I can add some elements there as well. So everything seems nicely aligned. What I can now do is to bring in some images. So I can click on photos, and I have two options. I can upload a photo from my computer, or I can search for free photos, which you can use without any attribution. So you can just come here and type in whales, and let us try to see if we have some photographs of whales here. So it so happens we have quite a few of these photographs that we can use without any problem. So I'm going to go ahead and click on one picture, maybe this one. The moment I click, that picture appears here, and I can grab hold of it and bring it to wherever I wanted that picture to appear. When you click on it, you can then resize it and position it wherever you want. You will see that as you move this picture, a guide appears. The green dotted line tries to tell you where you stand in reference to other horizontal elements, and the vertical red line shows you that you are in the center of the text above it. So I'm going to just go ahead and put this picture right here. Maybe I can resize it a little bit more and then move it. So you will see that the red one tells me that it is exactly in the center of this column. I'm just going to drop it there. Let me pick up one more picture. So maybe this picture, and I'm going to come here and drop it right here, and maybe increase the size of this picture to match my picture above. What I can also do is to zoom in a bit and then maybe move this a little down. So I'm just going to grab hold of this. If I wanted to move both of these together, so I can just come here and click, select this one, and this one. Press the shift key down and keep clicking, and then just simply move them down a bit. And you have made a little more space for your pictures, so you can increase the size of these pictures such that they are visible more prominently, and then just simply move them and align them with the center. So this red dotted line shows you that you have aligned your pictures perfectly and they are in the center. So let us add one more picture here, but this time we'll add a picture from my own computer. So you can come and click on photos, and we will upload this photo. I'm going to pick up a picture from my own computer and drop it here. So it tries to position it, and I can then further readjust this particular picture. So I'm almost done, and I now want to do something about this graphic here, which is presenting some data. So this was previously about a customer survey. I'm going to change it to my needs. I'm going to come here and click, and then click one more time to get this 45%. I've already researched this topic, so I have got some numbers which I'm going to substitute here. Then I'm going to come here, double click on this. I get my 20%. I'm going to change this to 13. And I'm going to come down here and double click on this and change this 15% to 33. I'm going to come here and double click on this here, and then I'm going to paste the text describing this particular number. So I will just paste it. So 3 million whales have been killed in the 19th century. Then I'm going to come here and click on this and get my text here, and then go and replace it or type it. So 13 whale species are endangered. I'll try to fix this with the same font size here, but let me just come back right here and double click on this and fix the last heading. So I have my last heading here, and I will just come here and click on this. It's a lot of text. It says 33 tons of carbon dioxide are sequestered by each great whale. So I have all my text that I need, and I can just double click on this and expand it, and then I can grab it and position it where I want it to be positioned. Okay, and when you click on this, you will find that it is showing you a lot of properties of this text here, and in this particular case the size is 11.1. You can change the alignment, and you can add a shadow. So you can do a lot of this text. Once you select, this will become visible and you can make changes as you like. So I'm going to come here and let me just click on this to find out the font size. So this is 15.4. I'm going to come back here and click on this piece of text and change the font size to 15.4 such that it is the same as the one above. For this, once again, double click on this box and I'm going to increase the size of it. And then just simply move it. It is now centered, and I'm going to do the exact same thing right here. Make the size of this font to 15.4 and maybe just move it up a little bit. You can use, once you've selected an item, and if you have problem moving it with your mouse, you can always use the up and down, left, right arrow keys to move this particular text. So once you are done, let us just click on this, and because this is a group, you can move it together and just move it up a little bit, and then you can also keep moving this up a little bit. And so now we have a little space here, so we will add a little bit of text. You can add your own text. Just click here and click add your own text, or you can choose text from a template, and there are lots of free templates. Remember, if you are seeing this icon, you cannot use it for free, this template, but any template on which you don't see this icon, you can use it for free. I'm going to scroll down and try to see if I can find something that suits my needs. Maybe let me try this one. And so when I click on it, it opens up a small box of text. It's very large. It's not in the color that I want. So I'm just going to double click on it and change the color to something that suits my theme here. I'm going to do it in blue, and I'm going to bring it in a size that is going to fit this particular portion. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a quote here. So I'm going to go ahead and just select this whole thing and then go ahead and paste it. So my quotation arrives right here, and I will just move it and position it under my picture. If I can zoom in a little bit, this quotation comes with a few icons. If I double click on it, I can make it bigger or smaller, or I can delete it. In this case, I can just go ahead and delete it because it's going to consume space. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. So let me try if I can increase the size of this to something like, you can type the size directly as well. So maybe I'll try to make it a little bit bigger. So this fits perfectly, and I can move it here and fill in this gap. So let's head back and see this poster. So it's almost done. We have everything in place. I think this is a little bit out of place. So let me just fit this for the whole page. Get rid of some of these tools. Now I need a little background, so I can right click on the white portion or click on the white portion, and I can edit the background. So I'm going to go ahead. You can put an image here, and that image will be occupying this particular column in the background, or I can choose a solid color. If I wanted to choose an image, I could come and look for a picture like this and just go ahead and click. So that portion will be filled with that particular picture, because this is a 2-column layout. It will fill one column and then you'll have to repeat the same for the other column. So in this case, I'm really not interested to fill my infographic with a picture. I want to choose a solid color. I'm going to come here and choose some shade of blue if I can, a little lighter one, maybe something like this. You can directly type in HTML color. You can repeat the same, click here and then choose the solid color. We have already done this here, so we can pick this, and we now have a really good background color. on this infographic. So let me just fill in the final element here, and I'm going to come here and put in my own text, and I want this in regular font, so I'm just going to choose Rathore. The size is the same that I have used for text in other sections, so I'm going to drag this down and put it here, zoom in a little bit, and double click on it, and then just fill in some information here. So I'm going to manipulate this and bring it in the center of this page, and I have an option of coming here and highlighting this, or let me have this in blue color, and I will click on the text and make that text in white color so that it stands out. And what we can also do is to have this entire band. So if I can just click on shape and then click on this box right here, I can just choose one of these. I'm going to choose the full rectangle. So it creates a band at the bottom that is very distinct, and I can just double click on this and position it right in the center. Okay. Now finally I can use some icons. So I can come here and click on shapes, and then I can just come here and click on www. So there is a huge library of icons that I can use, and maybe let me just pick this one up. When I click on it, it is put on my page. If I can just see this here, so it is very huge for me at this time. I'm going to go ahead and change its color such that it becomes visible, and then I'm just going to grab hold of it from this and bring it right here, and then maybe zoom in and position it very precisely and paste it. What I can do on this side is to bring in a QR code for this link here such that people can just scan it. So if you go to home, you will see that in this toolbox there is something called as generate QR code. So you can click on this, type in your URL. Say for example, I wanted to generate a QR code for this. I will just copy this, come back here, paste it, and say QR code. You can choose a color if you wanted to, and you can download this QR code onto your computer or copy it. So if you change these buttons, it will show you your QR code in a different color. You can even change the style of this QR code. So I've already downloaded a QR code, and I'm just going to add that here as a photo. So I'll just come here and click on this, and my QR code arrives. I can reduce the size of the QR code and then bring it right down here. Maybe zoom in a little bit and then adjust it completely to match this band here. So I have a QR code positioned right here. What I can also do is to use these icons and fill in some more gaps. So if I can fit this thing and zoom in onto this particular portion here, I can choose a shape and look for whale. So I can just come and click on this and then just click on it, reduce the size of it, and change the color, maybe white, and then just simply move it into position here to fill in some of these empty areas. I'm going to fit this once again, and I'm going to put something here. So I can use one of these icons again, or I can upload something from my own computer. Let me try that. And I have a small icon here, and I can just reduce the size of it. This is a picture, so I'm just going to take it and dump it here. And what I have now is a great looking infographic in a very short period of time. And you will notice that you are not just confined to one page, you can add another page if you wanted to. So you can add the same template on page number 2 or choose something else or make something of your own custom. And this icon here will show you all the pages that you have here. Click on this icon again and you are back again to your single page view. Adobe Express saves everything online. As you keep working, you will see that this icon here will keep changing and it will read saving and then it will read save. So everything that you have done is automatically saved online and you can share it with people. If you wanted to share this infographic with people, you can click here and you can publish it and share the link. You can invite people to collaborate on this, and you also have Adobe Express on the mobile phone. So if you want to use it on the mobile for creating quick graphics, you can download the mobile app and open this in the mobile app using this particular QR code. So lots of options for collaborations, for sharing online. Once you publish, you can share this as a link. What this also permits you to do is to download it. So when you click on this button, you will see that you can download it as a PNG or a picture or a JPEG picture. I personally prefer the PDF, and then you can just simply go ahead and press download and it will start preparing your infographic for download as a PDF file. So it just takes a few seconds and you can then name it something. I'm just going to choose the default or call it whale infographic and press enter. And when I go back to my folder, you will see that a PDF has been added to that folder. Click on it and you will see this very stunning, clear infographic in a very short span of time. You can see how this has turned out. And you can try to test this using your mobile phone scanner. Everything seems to be perfect. If it was not, then I can always go back and download it one more time. You will see there is no watermark. Everything is absolutely clean and clear. And then you can use this to launch an online campaign or print out posters. One other thing that I just wanted to show you is that if you wanted to highlight something, say for example, if you wanted to highlight this particular part, so I can double click on the text and you will see that this is currently being shown as the main style. So you can click on this plus button here and then you see two sliders. So I'm just going to bring this slider right to the end and I just want to highlight the last line. So this may need a little bit of persuasion and then just simply bring here and position this on the text that you want to highlight, and in this case I want it to go right up to the end. So once you have selected this, you can change the font color and make it a little more prominent, and this is now coming as a highlight right here. And you can also maybe change the font size. So you can highlight any text in this particular fashion by choosing this highlight button right here. You will also notice that this works in layers. So this button here will show you all the layers. You can move these layers up and down if you wanted to reposition something and make it more prominent. But for most part, this is actually not needed. And so once you are done, you can fit this and we can download it once again. Open up this, you will see the changes. So you can keep making changes till you are completely happy with your infographic, and then you can share this infographic online or send it by email or put it up on a website. So Adobe Express is a great tool for creating a wide variety of professional quality graphics. It has a very generous free plan with hundreds of free to use templates, as we have seen, and it provides facility to share and collaborate on your graphics online, or you can download them without a watermark on your computer. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks a lot for watching.